Hi, my name is Tamal Selvan. I am a member of Team Retrovatas. We have chosen the problem statement from GAIL, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, and the problem ID is SIH1706. The solution which we had made is a enterprise level chatbot application which is optimized for low latency and high accuracy responses. And also we have leveraged advanced Azure AI Cloud services in order to enhance its performance and scalability. We have utilized two models, one for general chat and conversational tasks, which excels in engaging diverse interactions, and the other one is specialized in handling documents, focused on processing, summarizing the document, and answering questions based on the uploaded content from the document. And the chatbot response time is designed to consistently remain under 5 seconds, ensuring swift and efficient interaction. Though through rigorous testing with over 50 user queries, the bot demonstrated a 100% accuracy rate in responding to user prompts, ensuring reliable and precise answer. And also, we have successfully scaled it up to manage up to 8 parallel users, and with the potential for further scalability using Azure services. We have designed our chatbot to bypass the need for profanity word filter by leveraging advanced prompting techniques, and the techniques which are used includes chain of thought prompting, few shot prompting, reasoning without observation, and many more. And we have enhanced the bot's ability to deliver well crafted response and summaries with precise control with these advanced prompting techniques. Each response from the bot includes a source attribution, allowing the user to identify precisely which part of the reference material was used to answer that particular question. And also, even with documents exceeding 30 pages, our bot is capable of summarizing and responding to the user queries in under 5 seconds. And talking about the authentication, the application supports a two-factor authentication, ensuring that only authorized user can access and use the particular application. And now I would like to demonstrate the solution which me and my teammate have created. So this is how the interface of the application looks like, and we planned on improvising this interface in the near future. So once after the user logged in with their email credentials, then it will be asking the user to enter the code which it had generated in the application which I had created. Currently, the code which it had generated after logging through my phone is this one, which is 870258. So once after entering that and clicking verify, it will authenticate the user, and now the user will be able to access and use this particular application. And this is how the authentication will be done. And now I'll be demonstrating how a chatbot and the summarizer model work and how they address the problem statement with accuracy, speed, relevance. So yeah, so let's dive in with a simple example to show the power of our solution. So first of all, let's understand a difference between the general queries and the data specific queries which we can ask to the chatbot. First of all, let's talk about the general queries. So let's see how the bot handles general queries, which includes say hi, how are you. So let me ask a general query, that is hi, and see how it responds to the general query that the user asks. So after this query, you can see that the bot responds casually as expected. So but what sets it apart is that it can also distinguish between the general queries and those that requires a specific data from our data store. So this is crucial part. For instance, if I ask a question something like who is the Google CEO, so the bot won't respond because it knows this information isn't in the provided data. So instead it informs us that the requested information isn't available in the database. So that's how this shows that the bot can accurately differentiate between the relevant and irrelevant queries that the user asks. Talking about the data storage and the knowledge base that we trained this particular bot on. So we have used Azure Blob Storage for this purpose, which is capable of handling over 100 GBs of data, and we can even scale this to more than 100 GB, storing with different various file formats such as Excel, Word, PPT and more. So once the user uploaded their file, then these particular various data will be indexed using a service called Azure AI Search Index. So which indexes each of these data, making it easy for our LLMs to fetch the relevant information quickly and more accurate manner. So for instance, I will show you, this is the storage account, and here you can see they uploaded these documents, and one such document is this particular tender document from Gale. So the main part comes. Now I'll demonstrate the data querying part. So let's see it in action. We have uploaded a publicly available tender document from Gale. So this one is an open source document which we found online, and even though the size of the document is over 124 pages, the bot can handle complex queries. Let's start with a basic question which we can ask from this particular document. So let's see what we can ask. So in this case, this one is more highlighted. So for base level of test case, let's take this particular example. Let's maybe ask about this important instruction, ask that from this particular content. So let me ask, can you explain about the important instructions given in the document for bidding process. Let's now see how this responds to this particular user query. So yeah, so it takes around seconds. It was able to generate response in seconds, and also in a much more readable format. So when comparing the response from here, the context from here and the response it has generated, you can see the difference that it had formulated in a much more readable manner, and also highlighting all the key points that are there present in this particular content. So and also, like in this, for instance, here you can see it's talk about incomplete bids shall not be considered, and in this case it also it had a point where it discussed that the all Gale reserves the right to reject all the incomplete bids. So so this is how good it responds for basic queries. Now let's dive in for more complex and queries with content which has tables and images, and maybe if we can find that, we can ask questions from that table and see how it responds for that. So in this case there is so yeah, maybe let's take, there is this, yeah, so maybe let's ask some questions from this particular table. So let's ask what's the circulation rate for CT1 and CT2, and see how it responds. What is the circulation rate for CT1 and CT2 from the table? So let's see whether it can respond to this particular issue. Great. So it can, here you can see it had perfectly captured the essential detail, and it had mentioned the 4000 and the 6000 are the circulation rate for CT1 and CT2. Great. This even this works. So this is how good it can respond. Even it can retrieve context from more complex data and then can respond in seconds. So maybe let's try it some other prompt with different tables. So in this case maybe we'll try asking, according to the table, what's the normal value for maybe pH and frequency. We'll try this to see whether it can get the actual value, and maybe frequency. the cooling water treatment. So with more context we can get more accurate results. Let's see whether it works. Yeah, so it's fetching yeah, it's fetching the exact values. It's 7.82, 7.5 to 8.2, and 0.5 to point. Yeah, it's indeed it's correct. Maybe we'll try for this particular magnesium silicate. Here you can see that magnesium silicate has no specific value. We'll check whether how it's responding to this particular query. According for magnesium silicate, the cooling water treatment, it should not give any values. Yeah, so it's working perfectly fine, and in this case it's not hallucinating any values and giving fake response. Indeed it's giving for this particular query. So not only the bot can answer the user query, but it can get the semantic meaning of the content that's present in the document, and based on that meaning it can answer the user queries. So by doing which we can sustain the content that have been present with accuracy and precision. Again, the bot responds flawlessly for every queries that have been given, providing that it can handle both basic level to advanced level queries with equal accuracy. And finally, why our bot stands out is that because what makes our bot exceptional is, unlike many chatbots, our bot is entirely built on Azure robust cloud services, so which ensures that high quality performance is sustained. We have integrated Azure Cloud Storage, Azure AI Search, Azure OpenAI, making our solution scalable and highly efficient. This is not just a prototype but a model designed for real world enterprise use cases. And also now I will talk about a summarizer model. In addition to the chatbot, we have developed a summarizer model, and this model uses advanced prompting technique to generate concise, accurate summaries from large documents. For example, in this case I'll show how it works by uploading a document and asking it to summarize that particular document. So in this particular case, let's consider this document. So now I will upload that particular document, and here you can see that the document have been uploaded. So at a time only one document can be uploaded. This is something which you have to notice. And now I will ask it to summarize this document. So, and let's see how it responds to this particular user query based on the document that the user upload at that particular instant. See, it's giving even better response. Our summarizer, as I said before, the summarizer model incorporates advanced prompting techniques which makes it to retrieve a more structured response out of it. So this is the document which we had uploaded. So here you can see it's a 13-page document. It can easily and quickly summarize the entire content of this 13-page document in under less than 5 seconds. So here you can check the content and see how good it is. It's bullet points and it's more readable with quality content that have been present. Yeah, so now I will ask any questions from this particular document and see whether the model can answer the question regarding that. So maybe let's take this particular the recruitment and selection process for A and B Infotech and see whether it can answer this particular query. Explain the recruitment and selection process the flow. Let's see how it responds to this particular query. Yeah, so there are around 12 steps that have been given, each of them talking about different stages and every content that have been discussed in this particular flow diagram have been marked and then summarized in a much more readable format with qualitative content being present. So this is how the summarizer model works, and this allows the user to quickly retrieve the key insights from any documents that they upload for this particular instance. So talking about the chatbot model, which works basically only for the documents that the enterprise uploads, which might include HR policy documents, IT support documents, or any other documents that the enterprise upload in abstract manner to the cloud service. And there is the bot responds to the queries that are restrained to this particular data source that is available. And the way the summarizer model works is completely different from the chatbot model. The summarizer model uses the potential of GPT 4.0 and using that it will along with advanced prompting technique, it will summarize the concepts that are discussed in the documents and also answer the queries based on the content that are present in the document that the user asks. So this is the difference between both the model, and both these model performs great. And talking about the performance and the future plans, we have rigorously tested our model, as I said before, with more than 50 different queries, and each time whenever we try to do this, the bot responds with 100% accuracy. So that's the important part in our solution. Our architecture ensures that the chatbot and summarizer work in parallel, and also maintaining a high quality output without any hallucinated responses or any other errors. As for future improvements, we plan to enhance the user interface and create a document listing feature where user can easily browse all stored files before querying, so that the user which makes it easy for the user to know what they want to query for. So, and also we have already completed 80% of the development, and are very eager to take this solution to the next level. And for conclusion, like our bot is more than just another, it's not just another chatbot. It's an enterprise ready solution which is capable of handling complex queries with high speed and accuracy. As I said before, we have put in countless hours to ensure its performance is top notch, and we believe that it outperforms and look forward and we very much look forward to presenting this solution in the final stage of the event. And yeah, thank you for your time, and we hope to see you soon.